Millions of children around the world live with autism spectrum disorder. For many years, these children remained invisible. For many families, a diagnosis marks the beginning of a difficult journey, but Anara's story shows that even one family can change the lives of thousands of others. My first degree is a master's degree in law, which I completed with honors. Since childhood, I dreamed of becoming a judge and helping people. In 2010, my long-awaited son Aslan was born, and he completely changed my life because at the age of 2, he was diagnosed with a developmental delay, and later with autism. For 5 years, Anara studied existing methods and approaches from around the world, from stem cell-based approaches to alternative therapies. However, she was not prepared to apply all of these methods in practice. The main problem remained the lack of a suitable place and a structured system where a child could receive comprehensive and systematic support. For 5 years, I sought different therapies and interventions for autism. We went to speech and language therapists and special education specialists. We tried practices from around the world and studied all the methods that existed, but we did not understand one thing. Autism cannot be cured. Autism needs to be accepted. We need to live with it and learn how to cope with it. In 2017, after I accepted my son's autism, I wanted, like all mothers, for my son to at least attend a special education school. I made an appointment with a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist told me a devastating thing. Anara, send your child to Belovodsk because he is hyperactive and does not have self-care skills. You are an educated woman, you can certainly have children without disabilities. You know, I am now very grateful to her because she became the catalyst for a turning point in our lives. That was when I realized that no one was going to come and no one was going to help. The responsibility was ours alone. I wanted to dedicate my entire life to Aslan and to children like him. If society does not accept our children, then we will create a society where our children are accepted. In 2017, Autism Pobedim KG was established. It all began with a small facility, 10 children, and the belief that she had found a path that did not yet exist in Kyrgyzstan. When I was asked what I would name the foundation, I said, Autism Pobedim. As they say, a ship will sail according to the name you give it, because it was a cry from my soul. It was my pain. I dreamed of overcoming autism. Once, I dreamed of helping my Aslanchik and other children with disabilities, but I could never have imagined that victory could look completely different. Anara developed a unique approach with no equivalent anywhere else. It is based on 3 proprietary methods that are officially patented and unique in Central Asia. The main focus is on the child's physiology rather than standardized learning. 6 to 8 specialists work with each child simultaneously, providing a comprehensive and systematic approach. A child who does not understand themselves, cannot control their body, and cannot manage their emotions and feelings. Why teach such a child letters? Why have them put together puzzles? We activate the brain through the body. Through movement, we create new neural connections, and the child develops a greater motivation to engage with life and the world around them. The child learns about their body and begins to explore the world around them independently. A cognitive process begins to develop. We do not accept children into our sessions without their parents. Without parents, we cannot achieve anything. The entire responsibility lies with you. You need to understand your children, accept them, and learn how to interact with them. After all, they are with us for only a short time. The rest of the time, they are with you. Without a healthy emotional state, without faith and a positive mindset, unfortunately, we will not succeed. Today, many parents who once came here for help are themselves helping other families. Some of the center's participants, including Aslan, have become role models for younger children. Over 9 years, a small idea has grown into a network of centers that support children and their families across the country. On April 2nd, World Autism Awareness Day, we opened the largest center in Kyrgyzstan. From a space of 1,000 square meters, we can provide habilitation services to around 250 children. Nothing like this had existed here before. At present, our center is already serving more than 100 children, and we are already seeing the first results. As the number of centers grew, a new challenge emerged, bringing the entire system of work together into a single space. With the support of the Women Cup program by Accelerate Prosperity, the team began developing its own digital platform. Women Cup gave me exactly what we had been missing. We have had our own systems for a long time, accounting, training, admissions, but we could not connect everything into one whole. We did not have automation. Thanks to the Women Cup program, we are soon going to launch our own CRM system. Soon, every child's history, results, and individual profile will be stored in one cloud-based system. And as we open more centers, we will be able to monitor and see everything from one place. Today, people far beyond Kyrgyzstan are interested in the experience of Autism Pobedim, but Anara's biggest dream is still ahead. My dream is to create a 2-hectare community for our children with disabilities. There will be a large, bright sanatorium and all the conditions necessary for them to live. A place where they would not need to go out into a world that is not yet ready to accept them. The main story of Autism Pobedim is not about numbers or scale. It began with one boy named Aslan. At one point, he was not accepted into either a mainstream school or a special education school. His journey became the beginning of a major effort that now supports thousands of families. Today, he is 16 years old, and a bright future lies ahead of him. Now I am infinitely happy. Aslan is learning English. Aslan has reached the second stage of understanding. He understands perfectly well that he is autistic. He is completely independent in his self-care. He has excellent social skills. Aslan has developed his own dreams and goals. Now he tells me, "Mom, you scold me a lot, and I want to go to America to my aunt." And now he is learning English and saving money so that he can go. When a child with autism can dream, that is a tremendous achievement. This is what I want for every one of our children, for them to live and to be happy.